Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sailor Solitaire and this is your May 2017 general readings. So just a couple things to mention before we get started. I got a new deck, the Crystal Visions Tarot deck. And I did do an unboxing video, so if you guys are interested, then give this video a thumbs up or let me know in the comments if you really want to see it, and I'll post that sometime soon. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. I'm really interested in seeing who you guys are, who's watching my videos, what you are up to. I do post weekly tarot draws, so a single card draw where I pick a card and I write about a paragraph long description about what that card is about and how you can learn from it. I do frequently post to my story on Instagram and I tweet a lot as well. So if you guys are interested in what's going on in between these general and love monthly readings, then go ahead and follow me. I follow back. So I think Milkshake is saying that we should get right to our reading, so let's get started. Hi Leos, welcome to your reading. I do feel like this is going to be a really good time, a really good month for you guys to advance your career. So it's an excellent time. Some of you are going to be getting promotions, some of you are going to be getting raises, some of you are really going to be kind of breaking through. If you're if you're more of like an entrepreneur or running your own business type of thing, you're really going to be making a lot of headway and you're just going to shine, especially if you rely on like networking or the media or something to get your message across, to get your business out there, to find clients, to network, or even just to research new things, new ideas. It's just going to be explosive for you guys. For some of you as well, it's going to be a really good time to start something new, something like plant a little seed and nurture it, and kind of set yourself up for something that's going to be lucrative for you in the long run, really long run, but it's going to be something that's going to be well worth it. And also some of you may be traveling this month, and it's going to be a really exciting opportunity for you. If you have a chance to travel, take it. It's going to just expand your mind and expand the possibilities, and it's going to put you in a really good position to learn a lot and stuff that's going to help you for the future. So there's going to be a lot of future-oriented opportunities for you, and you're going to be in the right place at the right time this month. All right. So the first card for you Leos is the Fool. Okay, so this card has to do with possibilities, just unlimited potential in this Fool. This Fool, I know in common language, the Fool and being a fool is not really regarded as a good thing. It's kind of someone who is ignorant and someone who doesn't understand how the world works. But in the tarot deck, in the trump cards at least, the Fool is kind of something that we should all aspire to retain within us. The Fool is, or the energy of the Fool is all about, forgetting your expectations, forgetting your disappointments, and forgetting, mistakes that you've made, and just kind of jumping into something head first. So this baby chick here is, kind of hanging on this branch, but it's almost like he's about to step down or go down a little bit. And, he's not really concerned about the consequences. He's more curious, and this is definitely a more childlike energy, more playful, and I guess optimistic, but more neutral than that. You know, it's someone who is just open for adventure and open for the possibilities that the world has to offer. And, you know, I feel like this is giving the overall energy of your reading, because, you know, it's a very exciting time for you, and there's lots to do. It's good for this month is good for your career, good for your, you know, traveling, good for long-term projects, long-term investments. And, you know, I feel like for a lot of you have to kind of put aside disappointments and, you know, put aside all pessimism, all bitterness, put aside all the things that have, you know, built up in your head, and all the things that, all the negativity that has accumulated. And you have to now, I guess, just toss it aside and just suspend your belief a little bit and be positive and optimistic, and, you know, kind of be a little bit more like this fool, where he or she, this fool, is, you know, just ready, just filled with potential, is ready to conquer the next thing. There's definitely, you know, there's no defeat in this fool card. There's no history of tragedy or sadness or pain or loss or suffering. All that is kind of out the window, and you're just focused, and you're just ready on what's next, what's coming. And the next card we have is this Three of Pentacles in the recent past. So for some of you, you know, projects, career projects or creative projects, anything especially that has to do with teamwork and with other people, collaborations, they may have fallen through. They may have, you know, not worked out for you. You may have been screwed over in the past by, you know, someone, by a team, or by even an employer or an employee, coworker, something in like the work setting, or even just like a business partner, not so formally, you know, a work partner, but someone who you had an idea with, you were mapping things out, you were planning something, you know, it didn't work out, and maybe you were screwed over, or maybe they just, you know, pulled out, or maybe they, you know, you didn't get along with them, you couldn't see eye to eye. You know, so many setbacks happened, and I feel like, you know, for a lot of you, that really can deter you from doing something. It really kind of makes you not motivated to do something. And I feel like, you know, for a lot of you, you have to kind of, you know, forget about that. You kind of have to let that go. And I feel like this is in your past. So I feel like for most of you, you need to just move on, walk away from it, and know that not everything is going to be the same. Not every you know, business venture or a project is going to turn out like that. It's not stupid. It's not foolish for you to go into something, you know, with high hopes, and with, or to go into something with, you know, a positive outlook, a positive mentality. That's the only way you should go into something. You know, if you go in thinking about all the bad things that have happened to you, all the reasons why it can't work out, all the things, you know, all the reasons that it's going to go wrong, you know, that is why you're, you know, if you're filling your head with that, you know, that's only going to manifest into your reality. So stay clear-headed, keep your possibilities open, keep everything free-flowing, open, you know, and that is what your world will look like. That is what your reality will look like. You keep it open and keep it positive if you want, and you'll start seeing that. You'll start manifesting that in your own physical world. Stop thinking about all the things that didn't work out. You know, all the times that you were screwed over, or all the times that it just didn't work out for whatever reason. The odds were stacked against you. You know, just wasn't the right timing. Things weren't aligned for you properly. Just forget about it. Don't even think about it. And, you know, have your goals clear in your head, but then also be open to the possibility of things, of the universe giving you what you want. And, you know, you might not necessarily, you know, have it right away, or, you know, you might kind of, I guess, not be satisfied with it when you get it, but, you know, this to me is telling you to just let go and just be more open, be more free-flowing, and then I promise you'll start to be happier. So the next card is, okay, this 10 of Cups in the reverse position. So pretty similar, similar artwork, similar images here. And so again, I feel like for a lot of you, there's been some disappointment, some, maybe you were relying on people for something, or, you really put all your eggs in one basket, and you wanted something to work out, but it didn't. And, you could have been blaming yourself, you could have been blaming the people who are involved, if you were working on your own, you would have, you would have succeeded, you would have done this, that, whatever. This Fool card is telling you not to, have those feelings of resentment, not to feel so negative, and to keep an open mind, again, keep an open heart as well, and to just really know that not every situation, again, is going to be the same. I feel like some of you, it's harder to put into practice and to really, on every level, with every cell of your body, accept the fact that, people are different and situations are different, and it's hard not to dwell on, the negative and all the things that didn't work out. But you have these two cards here, 3 of Pentacles and this 10 of Cups, and to me this is really, like, there has been a lot of disappointment in it. I feel like you feel that, and inside of you feel like, you're almost feeling ashamed, you're feeling disappointed in yourself, and why did you trust other people, or you should have listened to yourself more, or maybe it's the opposite on the flip side, you should have listened to somebody more, you should have been more open to hearing what they have to say. But I mean, to me, this Fool card is just telling you again to release all those feelings, get rid of them, and fill your head with possibility, with positivity, and you won't miss out on the next opportunity because of it. And so the next card, the outcome card for this month, is the World. There you go. See? So keep your head open, keep your mind clear, and you will have the world. This world is not literally like having the world, I know that you Leos are the kings and queens of the jungle, but there's more to the world than the jungle. I identify with Leo as well, so I'm not trying to bash you guys, but this world in the tarot deck, wow. Let me just say, you went from 0 to Hero. You went from 0 to the 21st card, so you went from the very first card in the Major Arcana to the very last card. So you really made you made it through the whole thing, made it through the progression, made it through the cycles. And so, you can have the world, and this world is about completion. It's about, feeling good about yourself. It's about being whole, being at peace with yourself, and really, not having to worry. This Fool card is all about just excitement and being ready, full of possibility. You have reds and yellows here, just warm colors, just full of life, just waiting for things to happen. And then you have this world, which is cooler. You have the black, and it's a bit more cool, more mellow, a bit more distant. And then you have all the colors of the rainbow, all contained within the circle. So it's not, and you have the rainbows here in this card. So I feel like you can go into something ready, full of life, and you can still remember the experiences, these colors representing all the memories, all the lessons that you've been learning, all the feelings and emotions that make up life. And it's not just positive, it's not just, naive kind of innocence, warm colors. It's a whole spectrum of emotion and colors, but that is all contained within the world, within your happiness, within your completeness, with your feeling of completion. And so you don't have to, feel like you're, limiting yourself by just, forgetting about the lessons that you've learned. You want to have all of that within you, all the good and the bad. You want to have that. But I feel like this Fool card is just telling you that you don't need to linger on things. If you keep your mentality positive, you'll be able to be more at peace with yourself, and you won't be focusing so much on all the things that didn't work out in your life. So I feel like you're going to be going into this month, just headstrong, and hopefully you're going to be, more optimistic in whatever you're about to accomplish, because I do feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be starting something where you're going to be, some of you are going to be getting promoted, you're going to move up, getting a pay rise, maybe you're, things are going to be just advancing or progressing really well. But then on the flip side, some of you are going to be or maybe still the same people. You know, some of you are on the side going to be creating something, starting something small, like this Fool. You know, you're going to be at the beginning of something, but it's going to, in the long run, it's going to be leading to your happiness and your fulfillment. This card, this World card, is all about fulfillment and being truly happy and content, and not just, you know, dwelling on the minutia, the daily, you know, struggles of life, and not just the, you know, superficial happiness of life. You're going to really feel aligned with yourself, with your higher self, and with the divine, with the universe, and you're going to be feeling complete and still. You're going to be feeling calm. So if you've been feeling a bit restless and you've been feeling like, you know, your mind is kind of playing tricks on you, your mind is acting up a little bit, I feel like, you know, towards the end of the month, and maybe, you know, I feel like it's going to start towards the end of the month, but you're going to be feeling it for, you know, even for the rest of the year. I feel like you're going to be just feeling more and more like yourself, more and more in line with yourself, more centered and more complete and fulfilled. So everybody, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you all in June. I hope you enjoy your May. This is my favorite month. And don't forget to check out your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, whatever resonates with you, to get a more complete picture of what's to come in May. And also don't forget to check out your love reading for this month, which I'll be posting on my channel. Keep a lookout. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Comment what you liked, didn't like. Thumbs up for Milkshake. And I'll see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate all of you. Thanks and take care.